There are not many businesses that can grow without staff. There is always a lot to do, and your role is the entrepreneur. So you need to be delegating as much as you can so you can concentrate on your leading role. Just as importantly, high performance staff will reduce your stress levels many times over. So there's no avoiding it. You need to get good at managing staff, which means leadership. Unfortunately, too many people think that managing people is just common sense. It isn't, and there are insights which you can learn which will make a dramatic difference. Another myth is that leadership is somehow innate. You have to be born with it. That's rubbish. Anyone can learn it if they want to. There are quite a few things you need to do as a leader. However, I'm going to discuss holding staff to account as the foundation skill. The other skills will make you a much better leader, but you will never get to where you want to go as a business if you don't master this basic one. So, just how do you hold staff to account? With two pillars: outcomes and culture. There is much debate over which one is more important. I think of both of them as critical. First, outcomes. The evidence is clear that people perform to what they are measured on. Another way of saying that is, you get what you inspect, not what you expect. The reality is that if no one is watching, it won't happen. You must work out what you need from a role as an outcome and figure out a way of measuring performance, even if it's just qualitative measure. You must then feedback those measurements on a regular basis so that your employee knows how they are going. I'll do another blog just on this. The second pillar is culture. This is the most neglected one, but many enlightened leaders consider it to be the more important. People's behaviors, what they do, are driven by their values and attitude. The collective behavior of your team is your culture, the culture of your workplace. Why is this important? An estimated 20% of the workforce are actively disengaged. They are undermining the good efforts of your whole engaged staff and holding back the business. Quite often, the full effect of their negative behavior is not realized until after they have left. Now, you can control the culture of your business. And in fact, you must if you're serious about growing. It doesn't occur to many business owners that you can hold people to account for their behavior as opposed to outcomes. But you can. You begin by defining the culture you want. This definition usually looks like a value statement. You then constantly reinforce and remind the staff of the company's values. Make sure you reward those who live the values. When you see poor behavior, and we know it when we see it, then don't walk past it. Take that employee aside and make it clear that their behavior does not fit the values. And ask them, how can you help them live the culture of the company? We do a lot of this work in Wolfpack, helping members define their culture, then make sure that their teams live the culture. I'll elaborate on that more in future blogs. So there you have it, outcomes and culture. The outcomes your employee achieve have an immediate effect on business performance, and they need regular, accurate, relevant feedback. Maintaining the culture you want by holding employees to account for their behavior is the secret to long-term success. Cheers for now.